There's just so many for them to go to, and so many different things for them to spend the money on. So probably have less of them.
Yeah, you don't need one on every corner, to be honest. Like, there's way too many in town.
The NHS announced in 2019 there will be a gambling clinic set up in Leeds to serve the north of England. The centre will provide a range of treatments for the severe or complex gambling problems and will be funded by an annual grant of 1.2 million from the Gamble Aware charity. Public Eye asked the question, is one gambling clinic enough to serve the whole of the north? Also, would people travel? If you've already got a gambling addiction, why would you want to go to Leeds? And what would be the benefits to have one gambling clinic in every town and every city?
I just think it's nice that they've set one up because we don't have anything. So compared to nothing, at least we've got something. I know it's Leeds, but at least it's easy for people to get to because I know there is a need for the service. But I know they've set up the clinic, but then in the evening when you put the telly on, the second advert is encouraging everyone to gamble. So on one hand, they've set that up. I know obviously there's a need. And then on the other hand, it's like they're encouraging people to gamble. And it's a really horrible addiction.
It needs to be monitored and assessed properly before people gamble because there's huge debt in the world and we're only out of the recession by 1%, not enough to pay the rent.
People don't access that then, do they? If it's just one main point, it's going to be difficult for many people to access.
They wouldn't really want to spend money travelling to Leeds if they could use it for something else, so I think it should be one in Huddersfield.
It impacts the wives, the kids, everybody, and the knock-on effect, and then there's the suicide rate. It's such a large area. So I know the clinic's been set up because I did hear about it. It's a starting point, I guess, and I think from that then they need to progress into maybe little hubs in towns in different areas.
I think that it should be one in Huddersfield because, I mean, the problem is they're spending their money on gambling, so they probably don't have the money to be able to travel to Leeds and that, so I think there should be one in Huddersfield.